Welcome, Libra, to your summer love forecast. I'm glad you love because I love doing this for all of you. I want you to know that I've already meditated, prayed, and shuffled on your cards. I want to eliminate all of that in these videos just to be able to give you a better, concise reading. So, let me start with your first card. Oh, Ten of Swords. Ooh, may have had disagreements, arguments, felt stabbed in the back. This is not a current situation, okay? But it may be the reason you are where you are today. Let me check the next card. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Are you dealing with an air sign or an earth sign? Maybe this air sign just kind of left you up in the air. Maybe the earth sign kind of grounds you. Okay. And we've got the Ace of Wands too. Anytime there's an ace, there's a new beginning. Now, in your summer love reading, this is June, this is July, this is August. So I see a new beginning for you in August. You may not be over it yet in June. You may be healing. You may be, picking up the pieces and taking care of things, but I see something coming along in July. Could be an earth sign. And by August, it's a new beginning. So let's look at, here's the second half of June. And here you go, the Seven of Swords. So your burden will become less at the end of the month. Maybe your hurts will be less. Sometimes we need that space to heal our hearts before we can move on. Okay, so let's look at the end of July. Wow, we've got more rods too. Nine of rods. So it means you're almost at the end of the cycle. And this is really interesting that this ends up here at the end of July. And this ends up at the 1st of August. So I predict a new relationship somewhere into July. Possibly the end of June, but around the 1st of July, possibly with an earth sign. Look at the end. Wow, look at that. Here we are at the end of August, too. Wow. And that is the 8 of rods. So we have the 9 and the 8 and the 1. We've got some big numbers here. Okay, we've got the 7. We've got 5, the 9, 4, the 10. Here's the end of the cycle. There's your beginning and your ending. It's interesting that we have both swords. Maybe that air sign. Maybe you're still recovering from that air sign in June. Okay, and they want to lessen that burden, make things go a little smoother. Then an earth sign may appear, or a fire sign. Wands are also fire signs, so maybe a new beginning with a fire sign. Maybe an earth sign and a fire sign, and maybe you have more than one choice. As we see, this row has nothing but men on the bottom. These may be your choices: a hard burden, a lighter burden, a lesser burden. It's really so up in the air. So let me get some confirmation cards and let's work it out. Oh, and look at that. The Queen of Pentacles again. Okay, right next to the Queen of Pentacles. So there's something going on. You have this connection to this earth energy. Okay, and there's the Fool. Maybe that's just it. Maybe you shouldn't care about anything anymore. You just go on your own way and don't let people bother you and don't feel that animosity. Maybe that's just what you need to be doing. Oh, and look at this. Right here we have the new beginning with the Ace of Wands, and there's your soulmate. Look at that. Your soulmate is coming in August. How beautiful is that? And look at this. For the end of June, the Queen of Swords, on top of all of these other swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So look at this. I mean, this is really interesting. You have some real power cards here. You have some real beginnings coming in. You have some great new people. You have a tower moment. You have a tower moment when all of this, all of this will make sense. When things are aligned in your favor. There's your tower right there. Things are not falling apart, they're falling into place. You see? So it doesn't show anyone on the ground. It doesn't show anyone damaged. It shows you moving, a transition to a new start with a soulmate. This is beautiful. At first I was pretty interested. And look at this. We've got the Seven of Swords as well. You know, and seven is a number for your soulmates, and that ended up in August as well. So August is looking really good. Let's take a look at June for a minute. Okay. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which was on top of the Ten of Swords. You know, you're just done. You're just over. You're ready to go on, let the past die, whatever it was, and move into a new being, a new energy. The interesting part about this is that there's swords on both of these. There's 3 swords and 2 queens. You know, so you're harnessing your energy. You may be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign, you know, and maybe that's what it's actually saying is you have to release. You have to release what you feel. But having 2 of the Queen of Pentacles definitely tells me that you're dealing with an earth sign, and maybe the earth sign will heal your hurts from the air sign, because that's what I'm feeling from this air sign. Okay, and then we've got in July, we have the Queen of Pentacles that entered with the 10 of Wands, 10 of Rods, okay? And that is the end. That's an end. That's the ending to whatever this relationship should have been. That's the ending. It is signified by the Fool saying, you know, care less, move on, you know, pack up your bags, get ready to go off into a new direction. And there's your tower moment. You feel like you've lost everything, like your life is falling apart, but actually it's falling into place. Signified by this 10 of Wands, endings, Ace of Rods, new beginnings. And here's the 10 of Rods again, all right? And that signifies. Then we have, after the Tower, we have the Soulmate card. So this is telling me, you know, maybe you're going to find your soulmate. You know, it may be an air sign. It may be something, you know, you're going to have to balance out. But I see a really good relationship coming for you in August. So there's your June cards, your July cards, and your August cards. I hope you like, subscribe, and share. I hope you're open to that energy of a soulmate relationship. I hope you open your heart to love. If you are wishing to manifest the love of your life, I suggest you subscribe to my channel and start watching some of my manifesting videos. We've started with love. It's going to be a comprehensive, life-changing 40-week application that'll cover love and finances and health and, you know, finding our dreams and different ways to manifest. And I would love for you to join me. Yeah, I hope you like, subscribe, and share, and let me know what you think. All right, love to all. Gemini.